Good morning, everyone. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. It's been a minute since I've been on. There is a reason. So I just had to take some time to chill out for a little bit. Testing, testing. Yeah, I had to take some time to chill out for a little bit. Um, my computer that I bought specifically for streaming, uh, we had the I mean, they had updates. Hold on a second. Yeah, they had updates, and through the updates came changes. And with those changes, the graphics card in that laptop can no longer handle streaming. So my new Mac that I got last year or earlier this year, I didn't really want to use that as the main thing, but as usual, I came up with a solution to be able to use it. So here we are. Hold on a second. I just gotta figure out my microphone here real quick. If this is the one, there we go. So I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, having a good time. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good day to have a day off, not have anything to do, just relax. So we're gonna get back into the swing of things with No Man's Sky, just having some fun, chilling. So here we are. Been a while. Let's do this. I hope the graphics is looking good. Streaming through my Mac with my one of my older Elgato cards. I plan on testing the newer card later. I don't think I'm getting any audio though from let's there goes the game audio. It's like I gotta relearn everything. What do we got, guy? Let's see. So as usual, I try to use this as something to use to teach anyone that needs to learn how to play this game. See where you could get and what you could do. Right now, let's do let's send out let's send our guys out on this combat mission. Focus is combat. So the difficulty rating right there, that's showing you that's showing you how difficult the mission will be. If you send a bunch of people out or a bunch of frigates out that didn't rate to a star, they will rate to a star, but like I'm gonna send another one. You'll see the issues you'll have. So for right now, we're gonna send out the raiders because they're combat specialists. So trying to figure out this reverb in this microphone. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna send all five out. So as you see, these numbers just shoot up like real fast. And I think the highest you could go Here we go. So look at the rating that I'm gonna have for that. It's 150 fuel. I'll do that. It's gonna take 5 hours. But for instance, this one right here, right? So let me see. Let's send out just one. See what happens. We're not gonna send it out. We're gonna. Wow, that one right there is so strong that it could take on this entire mission by itself. I didn't even realize that. So we're only gonna send one out. Let's go make some fuel. 150. Let's see if we have any in storage. No, we don't. I've been playing a little bit I've been playing a little bit more on the Switch. I got the No Man's Sky game on the Switch and I've been playing it. There's no way to stream it though. So basically my muscle memory for controls are gonna be a little bit different. So I'm gonna have to, because the switch buttons are switched with the X and the O. So I don't know why they chose it like that. I think it's because of their controller design, but I don't know. I do hope everybody got a lot of the stuff they wanted. You can't really get everything you want, but you could definitely get a lot. And we'll launch the sky. They'll go take care of that. Where do you? I'm checking in with one of my friends I haven't heard from in a while. His uh his dad. They're going through some stuff, and I'm hoping everything is all right. I know the last time I streamed, Rush was in Discord hitting me up with some info. So was Hammer, Van Pre, Jazz. I'm glad you guys are doing all right. Wishing you happy holidays and all that. So let's go see what's on the anomaly for me real quick, just to try to get to understand my controllers again. Hey, on the Switch, the first freighter they try to give me, it's always gonna be trash. I took it anyway. The thing was straight up S class freighter. And then right after that, I went and I ignored all battles and all that. I ignored all of them. Oh, see? Yeah, I gotta figure that out. That's gonna be dangerous going towards space stations and all that. So yeah, on the Switch, first one S class, and then I went and ignored all space battles, all that, just to try to build the funds up on the Switch. And then the second one that I got, second freighter S class, straight up. It's one of the Sentinel looking ones. I was like, this is unbelievable. Um, Took it, maxed it out, and then I went to go find and I went to go see if it'll do it again. For the third one, it didn't just continue to be. Raid a planetary depot. This is easy work. Not a lot of people could get in through the cutscenes. I'm able to. Alright, I guess I'm jumping. Yeah. So watch this, new users, if you're out there, if you're ever watching. I want to show you how I play, how I'm gonna deal with this rated supply depot. It's like there's a way to do it where it's either way it's easy for me, but the easiest way if it works is this way. Watch. So naturally, the problem you're gonna have here is gonna be with sentinels, right? Because they're gonna want to attack you left and right. Knowing all of this was really helpful with starting on the switch to where I'm not at this point that I'm at right now, but I am very close, very very close. All right, this is a super critical planet. I don't really care for that right there, so I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna switch it so that I can see better. Oh, no, storm experiment. I don't need to switch it. But what I'm gonna do is, if and when you get these, I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna search for the Sentinel. If it's here, it couldn't. It could be that it's not on its planet. It just so happens to be on this planet. It makes this mission really easy. You could break through it really fast. It's 26 seconds away. Don't recommend flying like this unless you've been doing it for a while. As a new user, you could always switch views so you could be third person. So I put the I put No Man's Sky on the Switch to see if starting like a new save would be challenging or whatever for me, but it wasn't. It wouldn't have been. It would have been pointless to start a new save. I'd just be bored with it. Here we go. Yeah, it's an extreme planet, all right. So I'm gonna shut down the Sentinel Force. Now I could run rampant on the whole planet, do whatever I want. This mission right here would be extremely difficult for a new player if you don't have the proper armor or the proper multi-tool. But this is a definite way to do it without those things. So much easier to scan on this than it was on the Switch. All right, now let's go investigate that depot. And this is what my ship looks like. On the outside. For those who haven't seen it yet. All right, so now I could do whatever I want. Like there are, there are zero sentinels that could stop me right now. Zero. They were zero sentinels that could stop me, but it's even harder for them to stop me now. As a new player, though, it'll be a little bit different. It wouldn't be, just this walkthrough thing, just show up and show out. Nah, you'd have to do some work. You got my E5 chevron on my arm, the back of my arm. It was E5 when I got out of the military. All right, let's see what's up. This one you don't have to pay attention to. You're gonna slather 100 pugnium on it and whatever, and then it's gonna give you the next location to the depot. Birds of a feather. Where's that little guy? You gotta watch out for animals too, because they'll try to attack. Got a storm coming in. I am gonna do this in the storm. I'm not gonna change my view. I might crash, so this is where you'd have the big battle. This is where it'd be a little bit tougher because so many things would be coming at you. But as you can see, because I turned off the I preemptively got rid of them. All you see is the supplies you could just take. It'd be swarming with sentinels right now, and they would not be happy that you're here. I mean, immediately, like they don't even care if you started it, or unless they change that. Yeah, you want to scan a lot of things on the ground. You see me go out of my way to scan animals, rocks, and plants. This will give you units. And when you get up to the when you get back to the anomaly, you'll get but that's the mission. When you get back to the anomaly, you'll get you could turn these things in to get nanites. So not only do you get units from these, you also get nanites. You got to watch out for lightning too. They'll strike you. It didn't used to be like that. The first hazardous, extra hazardous storms that they introduced was a problem with wind. When you're standing in your door and the wind vent hits you, and drags you out and throws you all over the place, right? That hurt. I don't know why it does that. So you could hit the anomaly, and Quicksilver is a different currency than nanites and units. So you can hit the anomaly, and if you see these gold clips or whatever there are, or teardrops bouncing like that, that means that you have available an available mission. So you hit the anomaly, you do that, you'll see it gave me 400 plus the gel. I could see what else they got. I won't do it right now. Eliminate hazardous flora. I could do that if I wanted to. It gives you unstable jelly and unstable plasma. Sorry, and quicksilver. So I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna show you what quicksilver buys. So Quicksilver will buy you all of these things. I got quite a bit of Quicksilver. It doesn't look like a lot when you compare it to the nanites and the units that I have, but this is actually a lot. Like this stuff right here, it goes a long way. I can't build anything else because if I build anything else, when I get that weekend mission to do like construct an outpost, then I'm already at my max build. But I could certainly grab these for future. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get that. I don't really care for. I don't really care to spend Quicksilver on any of the other stuff. This looks like a little fun thing to have. I'm gonna get it. I could put it on one of my icy bases. All right, let's get out of here. And we'll go to this guy. Now, you saw all those things I scanned, right? This guy's gonna ask me about them. You know what I mean? Like, and it's gonna say give planet, give data, and he's asking for planets this time. And when I give him the data, he gives me nanites. Now it's only 135 this time, but if you've been playing for a while and don't realize this, go talk to this guy if you've been going from bases to bases, or from planet to planet, system to system, trying to get to the center, trying to get to the core, I promise you, you're gonna have some serious nanites that you're gonna get from that guy. So I summoned the anomaly where I was, and then I got shot out here to do the mission. So I'm gonna go back in, and when I leave, it should take me back to where my freighter is. Yo, it was cold last night here. It's weird that they put me right over my freighter. It's okay. Let's turn around and get in here. They're gonna be a hostile subspace scan, but it's too late for them because I'm already pointing at this, and I'm about to get pulled in. So hostile subspace space scan failed. So if you're in trouble, your ship isn't like 100%. You could either summon the anomaly or you could summon your freighter and get and go in that for safety. Now this is nice. That's an S class. Let's look at what it looks like. I'm not interested, but yeah, this is a nice one. I would rock this if I was in the market for a solar ship or a sail ship. It's a solar sail, and it's really nice. These are some really nice ones. I like the look of this one. They have like different types of wings, box wings, delta wings, stuff like that. But these wings are definitely my favorite ones. I don't know why. It's like, what's keeping that? Oh, I guess like angles and stops. But this one's a nice one. But he could keep his ship. Let's look at the weather, see what we're dealing with the rest of the day. I'm gonna be taking a quick break here to swap over my laundry, etc., etc. So wow, it went from 3 degrees to 20 already. Lady Roku's coming downstairs. Really? So for those of you that are new, I'm going to give you a quick tour of what you could, with the potential you got with your freighter. So as you saw, it came in, and these are some of the modifications I made to the freighter. It wasn't easy; it took a lot. This is the reason why I'm out of build. What do they call it? This is why I'm at max build. So I created this. This right here, you need this if you want to summon your exocrafts wherever your freighter is. I had a room with like a ton of these, but it didn't make sense to keep them, so I dropped it down to just one. You gotta have a trade unit. These are refiners. You gotta have refiners, and these are your worker bees on your freighter. Let's see what the weapon is here at this one. Examine multi-tool. It's a B class standard type weapon, so we're not interested in that. You got a little spot to change your gear, and when No Man's Sky was first released, you couldn't go outside on your freighter. I'm gonna turn my torch on real quick. Got my big bird just chilling. This is the observation deck. I redid this whole thing. Um, my other freighter, it was on the left side if you're facing forward. But I wanted a bunch more things out here. So this is the observation deck. You can see my frigates just standing by to go on missions. That room right there, you got to figure out how to get to that room on your own. This is a hookah hut, not the other word. It's, those are the hookah pipes. I'm saying it like that so nobody thinks that it's the other word. You see, it's a little smoky and hazy when you go in there. And then here, this is my trophy room where I put all the glyphs that I got from the planets. Not all of them, all the types. So I put two of each at the very least. And every planet that I visited that had a glyph, we grabbed it. It's the my just the chair that I sit in and chill. Got two puffer fish, just hanging out. More glyphs and more trophies, more stuff from the anomaly, etc., etc., etc. Hey, why did the moderator delete a message? Streamlabs got timed out. Well, welcome to the chat. Thank you for your message. I don't know what happened with the moderator. Moderator is pretty vicious, so um, no websites. That's nondescript. Yeah, I don't know what it wanted. Oh, long messages. Yeah, you can't do long messages, man. You gotta do short messages. If you want to do long messages, it's gonna ding you. So over here now, I'm both a Star Wars and a Star Trek fan, man. People want to choose sides or whatever. That's not for me because they're both different universes and both different aspects. So this is 10 forward, my version of it at least, in No Man's Sky. That's where you have the little stage back there. You could just chill and do whatever you want back here. You can just sit at the bar. You can't really see the stage from back there, but you can enjoy the ambiance and the music. Over here, you have I had to try to put one of the dogs on a table, like on the table. So I did, and he's nice and level. Looks like a dog, except for the spikes on the back, but that's the best I could do. And he's just chilling. That's in one of the small scale teleporters. Not gonna use that because we're showcasing the start of the freighter, right? That's the first time I've seen one of these guys up here. That's pretty cool that they're fixing their code. Back here, you have the war room. I don't know if you could tell it's a war room, but yeah, I mean, every good freighter should have a war room. Quick step up, brief your troops. Most likely, you just brief your commanding officers or your commanders and have them brief their troops. They go out and take care of the mission. Just scanner as you come in. These are some of the things you could do to your freighter. You could totally leave it the way it is and just put anything, everything that you only like, things that you only need. But these are some of the ways you could do it. The outside stuff is just for fun because it's not really needed. None of this stuff is needed on the outside because when they first released this game, there was no outside. Like it was straight up just inside, and that's it. So and you would fall through if you do too much. They're still having some issues with some lighting and whatever, but this is I created this as the commander's quarters, really. Like if I was playing with this with Lady Roku, this is where we would go to hang. I haven't built it up because I'm at construction limit, so I really can't build it up. So can't put a lot in it. So yeah, as you can see, this is what I will do. A standard thing I'll do to all of my freighters, regarding uh, the outside. I'll build something to exit, to cut across, and to enter. So right now we just did like a figure eight. Well, we're about to complete a figure eight of all the things that this freighter could do. And now we're back on the other side. This other side, this is your fleet command structure, where you send your ships out on your frigates out on on a mission, and I'll show you what I mean. Like this is the only mission I got going right now, and it's right here. I think this thing is turned around, but I'm not rebuilding it. It was fine when I initially built it, and I don't know what they did to mess it up with their restructuring of their codes. But let's look at some of the stuff that's inside. This is basically the airport or the teleporter room for my frigate. You could only put one on my freighter. You could only put one, and I decided to build around it to make it look more official, make it look nicer. So back here, you'll see all my storage. That's all my storage unit right there. In here, you have all the plants that you can plant. It used to be that you had to put them in like planters, but they kind of figure it's a good idea to be able to allow people to plant whatever they want wherever they want. So this is the end result, and it looks really nice. I really like it. This right here, this is Nip Nip Bud. Let me tell you a little story about Nip Nip Bud. You want to be careful when you have these. You can have them on your freighter when you're flying in space, but you can't have them on your ship or in your suit. Because if you do, and the space police tag you, they're gonna want to confiscate that. Now, I don't know what they do with them once they confiscate them. I think it's very suspect that they've been taking Nip Nip Bud and I haven't seen them destroyed. However, if you decide to fight them for it and you're not ready, like you're a new player, they're gonna destroy you. But if you've been established, you could take them. I know you can. This is where you have I call this like the cafeteria, right? You come in here, you make your food, and then you come back here to relax and enjoy your food, watch some TV or whatever you want to watch, listen to some music, play. This looks like a pool table. I accidentally designed it like that. I like it, but I put two chairs around it because it wasn't intentionally or intended to be a pool table. So let's get out of here. Every freighter should have a sick bay. This right here is sick bay. This is the doctor's operating room. This is the doctor's office, and this is recovery, where you could, your family members could come hang with you. This robot will take care of you. This is recovery. I want a lot of sick people on the ship, so small sick bay, not like the first sick bay I had, which was massive. This is the engine room, not engineering, because I think engineering is the very first room that you enter on the freighter. This is the engine room, and it also pumps AC into the freighter. Let's cut across. Okay, because there's not supposed to be a door there, so okay. This is the crew quarters. All the rooms pretty much look the same. Pop in here, you got like a desk, a chair, and a bed. This is a lounge area, desk, chair, bed. They all look the same. The chairs might be in different location, but that's just to simulate that everybody isn't just all uniform and robotic. You know what I mean? Desk, chair, bed. Desk, chair, bed. You know what I mean? You separate these so that they load better. That's why there's that separation right there with the door. Same thing right here. Nothing special, nothing different. Chairs just in another location. Secretly, this room is the best one right here. Because there's no other side of the wall. All right, in here we have a little space zoo. We got a little zoo caretaker right there. Got a little animal. They don't roam around. I wish they roamed around and touched the ground. We got a couple of aquariums. Got a few animals hidden there. This one roams around in his own little enclosure. But yeah, this is a space zoo. Now we have a little chill spot over here. If you want to come relax, eat some food, chill out, just hang out, take on, check out the sculpture, come up with your own definition of what sculpture means or what it is. Back here, you have the marketplace. And back here, you have 24/7. So this shop is open 24/7. If you come to my freighter and you visit me and come to my freighter and you need to get carbon, this is the spot you want to hit. You take all the carbon right here, you run to the front of my ship, you come back and carbon will be waiting for you again. These boxes are always empty. I don't know why Hello Games designed it to be that way, but these ones on the table are not. They got something in them. So do these tubes that you see here. These tubes look like three tubes because of the shelves that they're on, but they're really just one. But they got something in them. You're always welcome to snatch them up. These boxes got nothing. So yeah, and that's a save point. You grab all of that, you run to the front. By the time you make it back here, that's ready for you to harvest it again. And now we hit my little version of the hollow deck. So it's you can't really have a hollow deck to where it'll be what you want it to be whenever you come here. You can't really have it. So this is my version of it, right? You just come in here and just hang out. That's the sick bay. That's the cafeteria. This is storage, just standard storage. I had more stuff in here, but had to delete it in order to get to the point where I could build um 10 parts or whatever, how many parts it takes to make a I think it's 15, like a um construct an outpost mission. So this is that elevator that takes you to the observation deck and all that. It takes you straight to 10 forward. Um, so, and this is just a shrine to the explorer. And we're back right here now. I'm about to go see how well I've retained my ability to shoot and all that by going to my settlement. Definitely a fight when I get there. yesterday. Riding a bike. Don't dig up my settlement, son. Put holes in the ground and whatnot. Nice try. We'll see if we could draw them out. Swarm multiplying. Let's see. I want them over here. Let's have them come from here. Got your attention, huh? Where the rest of you at? Swarm. Yeah, all right. So now, because I built my settlement on a destined planet, it's gonna do this. It doesn't this for this save. My other save, it completely ends the mission. Well, ends it once I kill the last hostile one of those that's attacking my settlement. But here, that's all it does. When you're fighting and you get damaged, you pick up one of these canisters, it'll it'll heal your shield. I haven't been here in a while, so let's go see what these people are saying. All right, let's greet settlement visitor. We're probably gonna have to do this because they'll take away your citizens. So it brought happiness up to by 5% added to my settlement debt. I'm at an A class settlement. I'm trying to get it to S. We'll see if that works. They're 100% happy. 62 citizens. Used to be 63, but they forced me to drop one of them because of a mission that I couldn't get past. And we're at 1 million units per day for productivity, while I'm burning off 150,647 units um, per day for maintenance. I could get that to zero if they give me the correct missions, if I have the right things added. These are just the main ones. There's some underlying ones that gets added. So 10 minutes to lower the debt that I just got. But yeah, this is my settlement. I think we're fully built. We're not going to be able to build anymore. This planet does not have a Sentinel's nest, or you could just like teleport to the Sentinel's nest, right? I don't know what would happen. I don't know if it would break. Teleport to the Sentinel's nest, turn it off, then come to my settlement and see how that attack works. It'll probably just immediately end. That'd be funny to watch. Because they can't stop you. What are they gonna do? All right, so that's my settlement. these things go wherever they go. You don't get to choose where they go, but they do give you ideas on how would you build how would you build your house. Like Viking's gonna be cement, brick and mortar. Um, Gek is gonna be wood, and Corvax is gonna be metal. So how would you build your house in No Man's Sky? This gives you kind of an idea. It has some good features and some good feels. I never build anything flat on the ground like this because we always have regrowth. But this is a nice little idea of what to do. How would you build this up? You know what I mean? Like how would you put these things? What would you do for the layout? Like personally, I would put the stairs on the inside so we could go up and down inside, especially if it's like a stormy situation. I gotta go find some of my outposts and rebuild them to give myself some more build rooms because I figured a way how to look at this guy. I don't think so. Brave little Dyer. Yo, I don't really care. We could do this. Try to hide now. It's too late for hiding. I try to let y'all go with your lives, but you wanted to bring it, so let's do it. My weapon is ridiculous. They should have left this alone. Where you at, Holmes? Where's your boy at? I'm standing right here. I'm outside. You're not gonna show up? I don't see any sentinels. Don't attack my establishment like that. Yeah, they're not gonna show up. In fact, I'm leaving some of these out as a warning to the next set of sentinels that come here thinking that you could just do whatever you want. I'm gonna walk the external perimeter too. They're nowhere near me. Attack my establishment like that. What do you think is gonna happen? By the way, if you're fighting Sentinels and you go to space, you're in for a different fight. It's not just gonna end. Yeah, they're nowhere near us. They just wanted to be butts, and it cost them. Now I'm gonna show you why my weapon is ridiculous here in a minute. Let me get back to my freighter. All right, so let's check out the weapon. This is the little attitude adjuster, right? Now I'm using a pulse spitter, 33,004.3. That's the damage that it does per hit. 33,004.3. Where is the pulse spitter? That's the pulse spitter right there. I could get this weapon higher with other mods, but I love the pulse spitter. In fact, I've often liked to call it the pulse splitter because it's definitely splitting your pulse once it hits you. So this is why those sentinels have no chance at all. All right, let's swap out weapons. Let's see. So this is Harbinger. Harbinger does 26,462.2. Harbinger also has a pulse spitter. This is Pulse Eradicator. I've ran with this one for a while. After they released these, you couldn't get me to get to another weapon. Pulse Eradicator does 20,271.5 damage on a pulse spitter. Pulse Eradicator has other mods, but it's just really holding on to them, really. This is Orcus. My daughter named this one. Lady Roku's favorite color, purple. So naturally, this one's not going anywhere. This is my official stat. And this damage is nothing to sneeze at either. 26,508.0. Yeah, this staff is legit. Hey, you saw Attitude Adjuster. This is the Forget Me stick. It does 25,438.3 damage. It's also nothing to sneeze at. If you sneeze, it's going to say bless you. And this is the Hypnotist. The Hypnotist does 26,098.6 damage. And as you could tell why it's called the Hypnotist, look at that hypnotic eye right there. I spent a lot of time trying to find these things, man. You got to go a lot of places hunting and looking, searching and finding. Like you try, the goal was to find these supercharged slots that are touching each other. I'm gonna try to do one switch real quick. We're at 2698.6. Let's move this to right here. This to right here. It doesn't matter. 2698.6. That's the highest that's gonna go. And that is the hypnotist. I wonder what Lady Roku's doing. I thought she went upstairs. She's still down here. We'll find out what she's doing. She said, "Stop talking about me." So yeah, that's a little hypnotist right there. We've been going for hour 4. All right. Let's go see what missions they got for. Oh, I'm switching back to who did I have? Attitude adjuster. Yeah. Once they get epic, I give them a name. Once they go epic, they get a name. Yo, guys, man, I made for the holidays. I made some rib tips, and they were just as amazing as before. I like oh, she's doing her laundry. So I made some rib tips, man. And let me tell you, go to like Costco if you can, and get what they call a spare tips or whatever they call it. I don't remember, but it has something to do with spares. It's St. Louis cut, I think. You want to pick those up, right? They come in large packs. You take that and you season it, right? Season it overnight if you want. Just make sure you season it and put it down for a little bit. If you have a smoker, I use a Traeger smoker. I also have a master built smoker. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that and you're gonna throw it on your smoker. I did 250. I'm gonna try 225 next time to see if I could get them a little bit more juicier. Well, you put them on your Traeger, put your Traeger at 225 to 250, and start that up. Once it hit 250, so I put them on the Traeger before I started up because of the smoke that I get. You get that initial smoke that I think is a waste of smoke. So it's the smoke permeates in it, right? So you're gonna take that and you're gonna let it ride for an hour, and you go out there, you take some apple juice in a spray bottle and you spray it, right? And then you close that up again. Then you go back after another hour and spray it for 3 hours. You're gonna spray it, let it sit there at that high temperature. I prefer to make mine in a aluminum pan because that pan that you season them in, right? You're gonna take that, you're gonna cut up an onion, put some garlic, thyme, whatever you want to put in the bottom. I put this time I did onions and green peppers. Cut up that onion, that green pepper, I put it in the bottom, and then let's see, I gotta look at the calendar. Yeah, we gotta go this week. I put it in the bottom, and I put that like half of it filled with apple juice. Then you put them back in it, put them back on the grill for another 2 hours. This time you're gonna leave it alone, right? You're gonna keep it covered, leave it alone, don't touch it, just let it be. Put it in there for 2 hours. You take that off after 2 hours, and I guarantee you, you are gonna enjoy those rib tips. You're gonna, man, you're ooh. Anyway, all right, let's see. What's the last space station I went to? So because I'm in a pirate space station, I can't go to any of these that has the restrictions. I could only go to pirate space station. This is the most current station right here. So what I'll do is I will leave. I'll go to my I didn't know I could do that. I'm gonna go to my settlement and then go to the last place I went to. Hopefully it's not in Euclid because I know I had to stop. See what the temperature is like outside right now. It's at 24 with a real feel of 30. I'm hoping that it gets up to a little bit higher than that. It's only supposed to get to 29. We're gonna have to go outside, clear off some snow. It did a little bit of dusting the day before yesterday. Kind of annoying, but okay. Let's see where this space station is. That's Euclid. So it looks like where I was the farthest I've been. That's on my freighter. So we're gonna go to my freighter and we're gonna jump to a new location. All right, let's go to all. Let's go back to the freighter, and we're gonna jump to a new location and see what they got. I'm probably gonna look for a dissonant spot. But before I jump, I'm gonna see why. I'm gonna look for why I stayed in that location because there might be a reason why I'm still there. So it looks like Sapor is the last place I visited. So we're gonna go to Sapor. Um, I don't know what I'm doing here. Sapor. Uh, yeah, I didn't even hit that button. We'll see if we can find Sapor within the. I think I just hit a bunch of them. So space station. Come on, man. I'm not. I'm trying to get used to my buttons again. Space station support. So this is the last place I visited. It's farther than this. So I'm gonna go back to my right button. I'm gonna go back to my anomaly of my settlement and then hit support. All right, so I should have looked at that first. It's been a while since I played, and that's why. Because there's been nothing but forward motion on the Switch, so there's no real reason to, you know what I mean? It's hit up support. I'm gonna hit up something dissonant after that. I don't know why my guy's gliding, but he needs to stop. All right, let's do a jump. So you see me jump in and out of my ship like that everywhere I go because you want to save. Even though they got auto save, you still want to save. You can lose your progress if you don't. So let's go to the farthest regions we can go. And then, all right, so that's out of my jump range. If I use my freighter, I'll be able to jump farther. But this one just kind of stuck out. So let's go to this one and see what we got. Looks like 3 planets, maybe some moons. We'll see what the info says when we get there. Hit up the info broker. Rotting planet. Where's the other one? Here's one. The Kane nuclear planet. Where is the other one? There it is. And Barren planet. Barren, huh? More like rocky. A dangerous planet. You saw how that happened just now. Almost got me. We're gonna scan for one of those ships that it's 1 hour to get there, so we're gonna hit that from from orbit. Thing was on the other side of the planet. Gotta carefully get in here. We gotta wait for that to get down to where it needs to be real quick. See how it's kind of hovering above. There it is. This one's kind of cute. Has the little wing that pops. Yeah, it's a nice looking. It's not for me, but it's nice. I'm gonna take this. It's a C class, so. But I've never seen the black and yellow like this, or purple and yellow, whatever you want to call that. They're so devious. They never want to be scanned. Like, you're here to be scanned. You're getting scanned. So I'm gonna quit that mission. Whoa, how many? That's 11 animals, and that one's trying not to be scanned. I'm gonna quit that mission. Did you guys see me slide just now to the side? Weird. Because I didn't actually move. So a few things I really like about so a few particular things I want on my ships. These tank like legs, and I want to get one that has a little thing back here like this one has, that particular yellow thing right there, with these bird of prey wings. All right, so let's see. All right, where are we at? This is not the how far is it? 11 minutes. This might be a problem if I do it this way, but I'm gonna try it anyway. All right, bear with me. Higher than the birds, baby. It's gonna hurt. is it? Where? Oh, I see it. All right. That was a fun ride. Sort. You want to walk around with a little bit of this in your pockets if you want to be able to do this. Let's see what they look like. What it looks like. Come on, man. Why you give me like 69%, 100%, B? You can see those birds anymore? Nope. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so this one is one I would never get. I don't like that potato chip looking thing in the middle. I don't like how they did that. Um, One of the problems with having this has a potential for this to not be as great as you would love it to be. Um, Having a supercharged slot at the top means you can't put your mods around it to make it as strong as you like. So I won't even compare the one that I have with this one, but I am gonna go learn some knowledge from the autophage. Let's get some knowledge if we can, because I'll be messing this up all the time. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do the build. Okay, I'm gonna build the head, and I learned a lesson. I learned, and my standard increased with the autophage. Ooh, like this little edgy. All right, we're gonna go to the space station. We're gonna quit this one. I don't want to keep that. Capture these critters real quick. Supposedly prudent. Yeah, I was playing the expedition on the Switch yesterday, and I gotta tell you, they had these the little critters, man. They would not let up. They would not relent. They didn't care if you had your critter out. Um, in fact, it's weird because your animal would disappear somehow, and they would come and attack you. Once I got my multi tool to where I wanted it to be, every time no, in fact, the mistake was that they got me to get my mech, and I would walk around in my mech. Now I'm good. They don't attack the mech, but every time I see them, I don't care if they're not attacking. I would blaze them. every time. I would just knock them out. Why? They started it. That expedition is annoying as already without you attacking me every 5 seconds. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna go hang with the family. It was good to pop back on. I will be streaming again. This is the official. We're back. I use this computer, but I won't leave it here because this is my Mac, and I'm gonna take it upstairs until I put some money aside to where I could get an official streaming laptop. Make sure the graphics card is ridiculous. Like, 'cause I'm pretty much, I don't want to replace this. I know I've had it for maybe a couple of years, but I wanted it for like 10 years. I didn't want to replace it after a couple of years. It's just ridiculous to me. So, um, IT tip of the day: be careful with QR codes. What you want to do is just use the search bar to go to the website, whatever the QR code is advertising, because it could be something dangerous. It could be something to steal your your identity. It could be something just to steal money from your account, et cetera, or just to gain information so they can sell it later. So be careful with QR codes. You know, it's yeah. Hey, once again, I always want to end this way. Somebody approaches you online offering you a bunch of something for nothing. It's most likely a scam. So don't fall for it. Don't give them your information. Don't give them your family information or nothing like that. Waste their time if you feel like it, but don't entertain it for too long. Um, you're valuable, more valuable than you know. You're always welcome here. So whenever you come back, just come hang. Hey, remember, no long messages, no profanity. I don't really care about your politics, none of that. So don't bring that here. We leave it alone. See. Have yourselves a good one, and I will see you when I see you. I'm probably gonna be back on on Saturday or something like that after boxing. After I get the food on the grill and all that, probably Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. I'm gonna figure the schedule out. But thank you guys for watching me and for hanging with me today. Happy holidays, happy New Year's.